seems to be every parent's nightmare the night before packing your kid's lunch.
But what if you can make that chore fun for you and your child? Get them in on this, right? Chef Ella Dudek is here this morning with Lunchbox Fun. Thanks for being here.
So thanks for having me. I love coming over here.
We love having you.
I love going in the public and everybody's like, Channel 11, Channel 11.
Yay!
It's great to be recognized and know that people love the food that we're showing them how to make and cook on Channel 11.
Yes, I love that.
So today, we are going to dive into teaching you how to get your kids, trick them into, they're going to be responsible for making their own lunches.
Okay.
And I believe that if a child is responsible for making their own lunch, they're going to take the work that they put in that beautiful lunch and eat the lunch. They're not throwing it out.
Right.
You don't know if they're eating it at lunch or if they're trading things off. So this is kind of another
little Debbie for
this is another little trick.
Yeah.
So what we can do to make things fun is cookie cutters are a good way to do it.
That's fun.
If we make up fun names for foods, but if we incorporate the child or the kids into making their own lunches and touching the food. I know my mother said, do not play with your food, because Lola was like that. She would beat you at the table. But I want kids to play with their food and touch their food.
I think it's okay.
And put foods together and know where foods come from. So it's important to take your kids down to the farmer's market on Saturday so they can see the farmers and see where the food comes from. They have new appreciation for when kids pick out their own meals. And one thing I would do with my stepson Johnny was I would always say to him, after he came 16, I said, you are now in charge for one meal a day, or one meal a week. You make the menu, I give you the card, I take you to the store, I don't go in, you do the shop.
Okay.
You take the shop home, you unload the shop, the next day you cook the meal.
I love that.
Wow.
So it's responsibility about cooking it, and my mother taught me at 8 years old that I was cooking for 6.
You were cooking for the family.
So we had to cook. So what I'm gonna have you guys do is real simple stuff that I did.
Can we show how cute these are? You use cookie cutters
Cookie
to
cutters, that's all you gotta
make little
use.
hearts with the bread.
And the
Yes.
cheese.
Oh my gosh,
So you
how
can do that with
cute.
bologna, you can do that with lunch
Oh,
meat.
sure.
So you guys are gonna make some sandwiches down there.
Some PB&J?
Yeah, and I'm gonna show you what we can do with a hot dog or a wiener.
Okay.
We're just gonna drop it in the water there, and this guy's gonna get really crazy.
You slit those.
I slid them down, into quarters. This is a cool thing that you can do at Halloween too for the kids. So you can put these, I like to make a little bento box for the kids for lunch, and they can do whatever they want and put it in the box.
Okay.
And then, you just make
So you
like
hit all the food groups kind
all
of
the
that
food
way.
groups. And here's the other thing. If you can teach your children to eat the colors of the rainbow, you're covering all colors, vegetables, and fruits.
Yeah.
The colors of the rainbow. These are the colors of the rainbow.
kids love the rainbow.
If you look at this over here, we got broccoli, we got sugar snap peas, which followed me from California. We have carrots, we have peppers that I've cut down. That
Beautiful
we can,
colors.
We
All
have just
different.
beautiful colors that we can even cut into hearts or whatever we want to.
Oh, cool.
So
easy as that. So you
Easy
just
as
have,
that.
have a bunch of them on hand.
Yes.
Kids might even want to pick them out.
And here's the thing, when you do it with the kids, they like to do it too. Oh, look at you guys working together.
Hey,
Look at there.
we've got
So we
peanut
got-
butter and jelly. I love
I should
that.
have put my
That's so
cutting board in
fun.
there. That's awesome. So
That's so
now,
fun.
if we do something like this, if you guys take these,
Okay, this is guacamole.
yes,
Ooh.
and now we have some
And
hummus.
hummus.
So you can take the little carrots, you can take the sugar snap peas, you stick them right in there, right? And then we get
make
the
it
little,
easy for them.
yes,
Oh.
and then we get the little lids, and we put the lids on them, and we put that right in the lunchbox, in the bento box. And here's the thing, we don't care if the plastic comes home, right? It's going in the garbage.
It'll be disposable.
Exactly.
Because
So-
that's half the battle, Mom.
You can't get it back.
It's not coming back.
It's not. Listen, it's not coming back. I don't. If you got a really cool lunchbox with an insert, that insert at some point this year is not coming back. I'm just going to break it to you like that. It's not coming back,
It's
and then there's
lost.
probably going to be
Keeping
some
it
yelling
real.
in the house.
Yeah.
But it's okay. How you guys doing?
I'm going to do a little broccoli.
Yeah,
here.
you can do
fun.
whatever you'd like.
Yeah. Playing
So-
with our food over here,
Playing
Chef.
with the food. So one of the coolest things that my mom did for me was she put me in the Toledo Museum of Art's classes on Saturday.
Oh, yeah, the
And-
arts classes.
Yes, and one of the coolest classes I ever did was food sculpture.
What?
Food sculpture.
We did food sculpture. We did all kinds of food. You could make sculptures out of food. So
Cool.
when Wendy said, hey, can you do this? I was like, this is easy stuff. This
Yeah.
is like making sculpture out of food.
Out of food.
And if you make it fun, they will eat it. And if it's colorful, they will eat it. See?
A little tall.
You got to
It's
push these
little,
down a little
little.
more to get the lid on there.
Well, or you could do it as a little appetizer cup too.
I'll
There you
just
go.
eat it right now.
But check this guy out. Now we got an octopus going on over
We've
here.
got an
What?
octopus.
Yes, we have an octopus
Okay,
going on
so
like
you
this.
just did some
Oh.
How about
slits
that
down
guy
there.
like this?
Oh, that's fun.
Well, I would
How
eat that
about
if it looked like an octopus.
We got a
wouldn't
little
you?
octopus guy.
That's so funny.
Oh my
Out of the
god.
wieners. There we go. How about that?
Coming up.
These are so fun.
So there's
That's
all kinds of cool
cute.
ideas that you could do for kids. Like we can take this banana and do this. If we take this banana
It's fun.
Oh my god.
and
Maggie
we
would love
peel
this.
it down like this. I need to come over and meet Maggie and have fun
Yes.
with
Oh,
Maggie.
she would have so much fun
And
with
we
you.
do this, and we take a little plate. Well, we'll take the octopus plate.
Okay.
Okay.
We put it like that, and then if we do,
Put some like eyes or something on there.
and we do some little. Now we have a dolphin,
With the
and I can
octopus.
put some dolphin sides on him, and we can stick them in with the toothpicks.
There you
That's
go.
cute.
So,
How cute.
or we got a shark, and we put it in the back.
You
know
have
what
a
I'm saying?
great
Imagination.
imagination.
Yeah, I've
Lots
been told.
of creativity
Still a
there.
kid at heart.
This is so fun, and I love the cheese and the crackers and all of this stuff. So all you have to do is have your kid.
Yes.
Give them the options.
tools.
Give them the tools, and then
change how
have
they
them
eat.
have them do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Make it fun. And make it fun without making it a responsibility.
Yeah.
We know it's a responsibility.
Yeah.
They don't need to know, but it's fun. And once they get the love for the food and they're like, hey, I'm making my own octopus wieners, I mean, it's full on. And then you get them involved in the kitchen. Once you can get them involved in the kitchen and they start cooking with mom or grandma or auntie, it's full on.
Yeah.
You're not going to stop the love for food.
Is this a trophy?
This
Yes,
is
it
so
is.
fun.
This
Yes,
is
it is.
a cookie cutter trophy. This is what kid wouldn't want their watermelon to be a trophy?
Exactly.
That's so cool.
Especially on game day.
Exactly. So,
Yeah.
I mean, even a sandwich on game day, where that's a trophy or a cutout of anything.
Yeah.
But I mean, look at
That's
it's just
so cute.
There's so many things that you can do to make kids involved or get them involved. Like even we haven't even talked about. We could do ants on a log.
Oh yeah,
you're right.
You
Do
got peanut
ants
butter.
on a log,
Sure.
and then if you have real celery that has an opening, you can make a snail, right?
Oh, cool. You really do have a great imagination. I would never have thought to make a snail with that.
I was an artist in another lifetime.
But that works. Chef, you also have your cookbook here
Yes.
because for those of you who missed Good Day after the show with Chef, you talked a lot about how you came up to become a chef, and you
it
worked with
It started with Lolo.
Yeah.
If I hadn't been a smart person and made fun of my sister not being able to cook, I probably wouldn't have had the love for food that was instilled in me at the age of 8 when I was cooking for 6 people in my family.
At 8.
Yes, at 8.
Wow.
My mom was really hardcore, dude. She was like
Get it in
school
ya,
of hard
yep.
knocks. But I love cooking for kids because if you can get them to eat and get excited about food, you will stop any kind of eating bad habits there could be.
Sure.
And
Even a
please,
bad feeling toward
Please,
food.
parents, for the love of God, do not make a kid clean their plate. That is the worst thing my
good.
mother, as a older adult, would say to you is, and she still cleans her plate, and I watch her, and then I take my food home. But I say to her, you were depression, baby.
You
So
ate everything.
You ate
Yeah.
everything, or you didn't eat anything,
Yeah,
right?
it's different.
So it's different now. Please don't make your child clean the plate if they don't want to eat it. Have them try it. If they try it, that's a goal, you've made it,
Yeah.
right? So if they try it and they start kind of liking it, you can incorporate it. But it helps you pick out what they like and what they don't like, and you can steer them to healthiness even in their own dietary restrictions. Because I deal with adults who are celebrities who are very dietary restricted.
Yes.
The other day I did Billy Currington. He lives a vegan lifestyle. He's not a plant eater, but he is a plant eater. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So he's kind of like Steven, but
Yeah,
you know.
but kind of,
So
yeah.
he has a very high starch diet and green leaves. He's a green leafy vegetable guy and high starch
Wow.
with a plant protein. So when
You had to work around some things
girl,
like that.
Wow.
You have no idea what I worked around the other day. 23 hours I worked around. How
Okay,
is
this
it?
is really good, by the way.
Isn't it amazing? And it's high in protein. You have peanut butter
and the nuts.
in the nuts, the pepitos, and I love the cranberries also.
Delicious.
Nice mix.
Great ideas, Chef. Where can people get your recipe book if they want
You
it?
can go to Ella's Excellently, that site, and we got that, and we have www.eatswithella.com.
Boom.
We do Saturday classes over at the Vistula Rose, and I want to give a complete shout out to my favorite 12-year-old. Bestie, who had a birthday on Friday. I couldn't make it because I was working for Billy, but I told her, I said, I'm gonna give you a shout out, Brayley Larson and McGilvery, happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Chef, thank you so much. This is delicious. I'm going to start packing this in my lunch.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I'm
Good stuff.
excited.
Thanks for being here today.
Thank you for having me. Thank
It's
you.
beautiful. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's really good. Welcome back to Toledo's most local 9 a.m. show. Good day. We are gearing up for a big weekend. It is Mother's Day, and why not treat your mom to something yummy? Chef Ella Dudek and her mom, Lolo, joins us this morning with some easy recipes for mom, so dad and kids can make for mom.
So this is a recipe that when the dads freak out, they're like, it's Mother's Day. Because all the dads freak out, let's be honest.
They do.
You
What are we
freak
going
out.
to do? What are we going to do?
We don't know what to buy. We
Yeah.
don't know what to make. We don't know how to make breakfast in bed.
We can't disappoint her.
But this is a great activity for the kids and the mom. The kids can make and pick out whatever they'd like to put on their own pizza
Okay.
for the breakfast, right? And then they can make it for mom and what mom likes.
Ooh, breakfast pizza. You like pizza?
I love pizza.
She loves pizza.
She
Good.
just loves to eat. That's what Lola
I do too.
Listen, you two together could be dangerous. You could take down some
Not
major
not a clean plate. You'll have clean plates all over the place. That's how we roll, right?
I eat everything that's on my plate.
Same. You can't let it go to waste.
No.
No,
No. If I put
no.
this on my plate, my mother taught me that.
You
It's
gotta
on your
fit- you
plate,
gotta
you have to
clean
eat it.
Great bad eating habit. Whatever. Let's go, Lolo. So here's what we got. I made you guys a pizza dough.
Okay.
Yes.
We have crema and we have a little magic dust on there.
Okay.
I just made you some hot scrambled eggs.
thank
We're gonna
you.
put some of those on your. You can spoon as much as you'd like on your
Okay,
pizza.
I'll
Go
follow
ahead.
your lead.
Oh, don't
I'm
follow
gonna
her.
do-
She's gonna take the whole pan of it. So you can build this
Looks
however you'd like.
good.
Now, if we had an oven here, we would pop these back in the oven, put
Okay.
the cheese on top.
Okay.
But I added the cheese into the pan.
It melts a little
Yeah.
bit there, but yeah, if you put it back in the
Exactly.
oven, it'll be a little
So-
more meltier.
And the great thing about this is you can do anything. We have bacon. I did some portobello mushrooms. I did some red pepper. I did some red onion. And we have some heirloom tomatoes.
They're beautiful.
Get yours.
Oh, save plenty for me.
Yeah, I
You can have
did.
more if you want.
I did.
By the way.
I'm shocked. This woman can eat some food.
I can
Okay,
too.
Mom. Then you can add whatever you'd like with your toppings. I know you don't like the parsley, but you
Oh,
gotta have some herbs, you know what I'm
You
saying?
know, it's more so for the eye. I feel like when it
the
comes to
green?
parsley.
Yeah,
Like you
I-
just
Yeah.
want it. You want it to look all the colors, right? It just.
Well, I tell my mom she's a fake Italian because she doesn't like parsley.
I like basil and
you like basil. I like basil too.
I love basil.
So I think the last time you were here last year, what did we talk? What did you make last year? I feel like
I think I made a frittata last
a
year.
frittata.
That sounds familiar.
But I think you said that you still have Ella beat on the spaghetti sauce, right?
yes.
Did I remember that?
Yeah.
I remembered.
I think I did.
She thinks she makes better than me, but you know, actually my spaghetti sauce is much better.
Seriously.
But you know, she'll dispute that with me.
Oh well, I think it's delicious, but maybe yours
Okay,
just is a
now.
little bit better.
You can cut mine.
Oh, I can cut yours now? Oh, look at this is beautiful. I love the colors that you put together, Mom.
Mine's piled even higher than yours, Lolo, I think.
so you can make it a thin crust, you can make it a real crust, you can do it however you'd like. But how about that, Mom?
Oh, that looks great.
Don't tell me I never cooked for you.
Okay, I'm gonna steal your
It's Mother's Day.
steal your
you
knife
have to.
too.
Come on.
You gonna cut mine
Oh
for
yeah,
me too?
absolutely.
Thank you.
All right, you guys are the moms.
Look at us, we piled that real high. Good.
Oh, look at
She's happy.
amazing. I'm amazed that she's happy.
Oh, I will put parsley on mine.
Oh yeah, girl, you got to go up high. Go up high with the parsley.
Go, I do.
Okay.
I like the little bit of green and the fresh
Here you go,
herbs.
my friend.
Look at this.
Look
This
at there.
looks amazing.
Oh,
Okay.
you dads have to definitely fix this for Mom.
Yeah. Did you hear that, Dads?
Dads.
Did you hear that?
Lolo's
Lola
calling
says,
all the dads out.
You got to make this for Mom. Okay,
Yeah, I
here I
really
go.
got to make
Try
it.
it.
It's simple, but it's delicious.
What do you think, Amanda?
I love that.
Well, while you're chewing, I'm going to give these to Lolo.
Oh, how
I know I
sweet is
put you
that?
through a lot of crap, Mom. Don't cry on national
Oh my
television.
God, she's crying.
She's going to cry. Look at I love ya.
Sweet.
Happy Mother's Day.
That is so sweet. Lola, how many kids do you have?
I have 5 of my own and 4 steps.
Wow, and you're the best.
I'm the best one.
Is she the favorite?
No.
No.
I took you to Maui for your 70th birthday.
I have no favorites.
She doesn't have a favorite.
Listen, I made her cry, took her to Maui. I take her all over the place. I am her. I'm a golden child.
At least you're trying real hard.
I'm really casting a lot of ballots over here. It was like the Pope Leo thing. There's many conclaves that go up in this family.
And many votes that are.
And many votes.
Sometimes there's black smoke and sometimes there's white smoke.
Oh, we roll the black smoke, sister. Don't worry about that.
These are beautiful.
Aren't they gorgeous?
They are. Hold on, I'm gonna smell.
There you go.
So she's got food and flowers. What else can Mom want on Mother's Day?
I guess we're gonna do a cookout for Mom at
Yes.
Mommy Bay, her favorite park. That's where we're going.
You like Mommy Bay?
I love Mommy Bay.
Okay. Which you just like to go sit out for a picnic?
Actually, I've been there for a convention,
Okay.
and I was in one of the cabins, and I got up like 5 o'clock in the morning and watched the deer. There were like 30 head of deer sitting out on the front lawn. It was great.
And you realize this is a beautiful place and I want to come here more often.
Right.
Not
And,
just
you
for a
know,
work convention.
No, but if you walk the boardwalk and that, and
Yeah.
it's really, it's a place to go.
And the birds will be out tomorrow too.
the birds
The
will
birding
be
week.
out.
Yeah.
All the birds.
So you also have a cooking show. I want
Yes.
to talk about that too. I'm going to take about
Okay, you
talking
go
about
ahead. So what we do on Facebook Live at 11:30 every Saturday morning, if you want to see this crazy one eat a lot of food and me cook a lot of food, we do it at the Vistula Rose over at 802 Huron. And we have 10 people that I hold in the audience live, so they get to try the food that we make. So you and your daughter could come down
I need to
sometime.
come.
Absolutely. We put butts in the seats thanks to Meredith. They give us our seats. I have a great relationship with the Vistula Rose. They welcome us into their beautiful kitchen and their facility. And they let me sell my magic dust there. I have all kinds of new stuff on my website, eatswithella.com. And we're just blowing up and glowing up, babe.
I love it.
That's what's happening.
Just keep going.
Just keep going.
And the food is delicious. I need to get that recipe for the crema though.
It's super easy.
And you do have a cookbook too for those
Yes.
who want to get in on those recipes.
Recipes from the road.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you
this
for
is
having us.
delicious. Dads, I hope you took a lot of great notes. Okay, hopefully you're paying attention. And happy Mother's Day to you.
Well, thank
Happy
you so
Mother's Day,
much. So much.
I love you.
We'll be back with some more Good Day right after this. Stay with us.
Okay.
Oh, moms.
We are the moms.
Welcome back to Good Day. She can do more with less than any other person we know.
Chef Ella Dudek feeds a family of 4 for $13 this morning. You're working all the burners, by the way.
Yeah, I'm
today.
working them all.
Like she's got them all going. They're sizzling, crackling.
You can see it.
You're gonna not only make one meal
Yep.
for 13, but you're gonna make 2 meals.
2 meals.
Each 13.
$13 a piece. And you can all thank Lolo for this.
Thanks, Lolo.
Well, thanks,
Thank
because
you.
she showed me as a young chef at the age of 8 how to cook whatever she brought home to
Yeah.
me.
Okay.
Make
And
it
that's
work.
what you have to make it work.
Yeah.
And now we're all ballers on a budget. We all got to make it work.
Yeah.
So we're making it work,
We're
right?
making it work. All
So,
right. What you got going over
I
here?
got
It
some
smells
pesto.
great.
Looks
I got
good.
Yeah.
some pesto going on.
Okay. Oh, pesto.
So-
Well, everybody's got basil in their gardens right now.
Super easy to
Okay,
make.
so just go outside and cut some and bring it inside.
Bring it inside.
Yep.
Okay.
And then, like, even if you don't want the cheese, I don't know why you don't want the cheese, or if you're allergic to pine nuts, you know, you can substitute walnut.
Okay.
It's a very good meaty substitute.
Okay.
Okay.
In your
but-
pesto.
In your pesto.
Yeah.
And what's really good about pesto is you can make basil oil.
Oh.
And all you need is 1 clove of garlic, a big couple handfuls of basil, and some oil in the blender.
Okay.
And just caprese salad it up. That's what's going on at the Bono Tavern. That's what we do with our capreses.
Okay.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Fancy.
So
Yeah.
you've made the pesto. So
Yes.
Basil and the garlic and the olive
Look
oil and the
at that.
parmesan. And
Yeah,
then-
exactly.
That looks great.
So
and
now-
then you bought the ravioli though.
Yes, the ravioli. So here's the great thing. This is the tip of the day for you ladies.
Okay.
If you want to save money on your family, go to the store first thing in the morning, because this beef or these raviolis were marked on with a yellow tag.
All right.
Save $2 over here, save $2.50 over here.
Okay.
This is fresh ravioli, and oops, and
That's how you
it's
know
gonna
it's
really
fresh.
stink up the
That's
place
all
now.
right. That's all right.
You can feed a family of 4. I mean, look how big
This
these
looks
ravioli
so
are.
good. So
Like,
the
that's
early
it.
bird gets the worm. That's what
Yes.
you're saying.
Yes.
Okay, set your alarms, everybody. Get to the store
at
when
that.
it opens,
So
and
check
get,
that
and get
out.
the stuff that they're marking down. I'm already into this. Okay.
What's cooking without a mess?
And you know what? It isn't. It's not really
You want
cooking
some?
if you're cooking.
I'll
without
share.
Oh, well, are you gonna share?
Yes, I'll share. I'll
that's
plate
share.
cleaner
sweet.
This
sharing.
looks.
Wait,
See, I love pesto. It's
Yeah.
like one of my favorite.
I got to
things.
tell you though, Mel gave you a run for your money,
heard.
girl.
She ate all those ribs. She said
She ate all those ribs. I never seen anybody get down on ribs like that besides Lolo.
Look at this.
She was eating it up.
Ugh.
So much flavor.
What do you think of that?
That's delicious.
Okay.
How many cloves of garlic do you put in yours?
So here's the deal. You got to balance
Or lemon.
the garlic.
I taste the lemon.
Yes. You gotta balance it. So I do no more than 2.5 because I make
Okay.
a big thing of it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. All right.
So that's it on that guy.
Okay.
That's very fresh.
And then,
Very fresh. Delicious.
so these sirloin.
Still eating it.
Let's talk about the beef.
Yes.
Okay. Beef.
So the
So what's
beef
for dinner?
is very expensive right now, as we know.
Yeah.
So this morning I got this, and I saved $2.10.
Okay.
Wow.
So this pack of beef for 4 was $5.25.
No way.
Yeah.
That's a good deal.
That's a good
look
deal.
Look at the patty size.
That's massive.
That's
huge.
good.
You said that's sirloin.
Yes, that's a sirloin.
Okay.
So
Now,
you
how
want to
did-
look for the yellow labels.
Did you use magic
Magic dust there. That's all that's on there.
That's all you used
Okay.
That's all that's on
to
there.
season that.
Yep.
Okay.
And then you put a little tomato on there.
Okay.
And then
And we're saving on the carbs because we have
Yes.
the ravioli.
That's true.
yeah, so on this one,
we go
and the great
bunless.
thing is too is like the bun. Listen, it's a waste of space, really,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It just kind of holds it together.
It does hold it all together. Now, this little salad here is a
what's
little
all this?
marinated Italian salad with broccoli,
Cauliflower.
cauliflower, and thank
Mushrooms.
you, mushrooms.
I got you.
So
All the vegetables.
this is a salad that I grew up with that my mom taught me how to make, and I'm really giving umbrage to Lolo today, and she usually doesn't get it. So I hope she sees
deserves
there
this.
we
it. So
go, all
hopefully
of
she's
Lolo.
watching.
She's watching at the Y,
And,
girl. Of course she's watching.
Eating
Yes,
and working
you
out. I
do.
like
Yes.
it.
So can I mention too, because you know we're all talking about the lettuce right now.
Yes. Yeah, everybody.
Oh.
I got some friends that are really talking about it.
Yes. So make sure we're washing all of our produce. Like you're buying the bagged lettuce.
Vinegar,
you know,
vinegar, water.
Vinegar and
Okay.
water. That's how you do it.
Vinegar and water.
Okay.
That's it. Make sure
I'm
you
dirtying
spin your
all
lettuce.
the forks today.
Make sure you spin the lettuce dry.
Yeah,
Okay.
get one of those lettuce spinners.
Yeah,
I have
get-
one.
spinners.
Yeah,
Yeah,
get a
yeah,
lettuce spinner. There you
exactly.
go. And then make sure that you literally clean your stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of hands touch our food before it gets to us, right?
Right.
And
There's
you
a
don't
lot of-
realize it.
We got the farmers, we got the pickers, we got the sorters, we got it all.
Look at that cook on that burger, chef. You know how I like it.
You know why? This is why.
Oh, you use the
Get
thermometer.
yourself
Okay.
one of these
Okay.
guys.
What do you cook it up
Nifty.
to?
So that guy would be medium.
Okay.
So there you go. What do you think?
Mm.
You gonna give it a little something over there? You gonna give the little one something?
I'm not gonna mess with her and her meat.
Listen, dude, I'm gonna tell you right
Stay
now.
away.
Listen, when I said beef this
I'll get
morning
the
out there,
ravioli.
she was like, "I'm all about it."
All about it. Yes.
All about
That
it.
means I'll just get the. I'll get the carbs.
So you mentioned the Bono Tavern.
Yes.
What are you guys doing?
So this, you know, I've been. It's like a residency in Vegas, right? That's when you go when you retire. So I've been hanging out with Pam Teat over at the Bono Tavern. She has been kind enough and blessed me for a place that I can get my hands back to cooking
Yeah.
and my legs
Yeah.
back to standing.
Yeah.
And we're clapping together, and it's a great thing to not only collaborate with somebody who loves food and has the same passion that I do, but understands what good food is and how we control somebody's day by putting love in the food
Yes.
and passing it forward in your day.
I like
This
that.
is so the love.
It's the love in the
is
food.
And you
here.
can
It's
get
all
love.
Yes, you can
get-
get love right there.
Where can
Yes.
people get your cookbook?
So you can get that at the Bono Tavern.
Okay.
Oddly enough, we
So
have it
come in
behind
for
the
a
bar.
meal,
People are coming for the
grab the
meal.
book.
And like we have the Air Force One Caesar salad dressing is on our Caesar, chicken Caesar. So we're doing healthy meals at the Bono. Pam was like, let's lighten it up. So we lighten it up through the hot months of July. We're starting to do Caesar salad with tuna, 8-ounce tuna seared, or chicken. You know, we're doing caprese salads.
Fresh.
With the basil oil.
Yes.
That's perfect.
You know, we're doing nice
In-season
light
cooking.
stuff. Yeah.
And seasoned stuff. You've got some shout outs to give this morning.
Oh, yeah,
because
girl.
She's famous over here.
we got a list.
Everywhere
So,
she goes. Meanwhile, I'm just still snacking
The
over
list
here.
is growing.
This burger is so good.
I have a shout out list that these people will come to me in public wherever I'm at. Channel 11 is amazing because everybody loves your show and the good message that you're sending. So Jenna, Bob, Pat, Amy, Keith, Ron, Patty, Nicole, CJ, Pam, Jenna, Angie, and Brian, thanks for watching us.
Good morning.
Thanks
Good
for
morning.
watching. Let's
Good
double
morning.
that list
Yeah,
next time.
I got one more shout out.
Oh, who?
I got an 8-year-old nephew, great nephew, down in Florida watching us. Happy birthday, Jace.
Happy birthday,
Number 8, buddy.
I
Happy
saw that on your
birthday.
gloves. I was like, I just saw the number 8.
I saw that too.
Happy birthday.
Are you like
So-
Taylor
For
Swift?
parents.
I am a great aunt, and so I'm great Aunt Ella, but it's great because I said, look, dude, don't call me great Aunt Ella. It's too long of a title. Just call me great. So he says, Mom, let's call great. And they called me.
That's so awesome. I'm going to steal that someday, I
you
think.
can. Once you're, you know,
okay,
you get
thanks.
past
Once
that
I get to that point.
Yeah.
All right, so come see Chef Ella at the Bono Tavern.
Absolutely.
When do you guys open?
We open at 11:30 every morning,
Every
except
morning.
for Sunday.
Okay.
1 o'clock.
1
after
o'clock
church.
on the,
Lunchtime.
You got to get
You
that
gotta go
in
to
first.
church.
You got to get that in
I
first.
met Father Larry.
Did you?
a
Yeah,
great guy.
he's the sweetest.
Aw.
He's the sweetest. All right, he'll
bless
teach
us.
you how to make baklava, but I'm sure you already know.
That's true.
I do have some not nonas, but those would be, what are the?
Oh, I don't know.
Not bushas.
Yayas?
Yayas. They would be
There we go.
yayas.
Yeah. There we go.
They would be yayas.
I got to thank my producer for pumping that one in my ear.
Thanks, Wendy.
Thanks, Wendy.
Thanks, Wendy.
Thank
Shout
you.
out to Wendy.
Great to see you as always.
Thanks, guys.
We're going to keep snacking here because this is delicious because she made 2 meals today, right?
Exactly.
We'll be right back. Stay with us.
You're back.
Thank you.
And this salad is really good too. It's very simple, but good. Welcome back to Toledo's most fun, local, and positive 9 a.m. show. Good day. Davis, you're really in for a treat
I'm
this morning.
excited.
Yes, our friend Chef Ella Dudek is back.
Hey, guys.
Hey, good to see ya.
Thanks for having me
Already
back.
smells amazing in here.
Yeah, we stunked up the building really good today.
Love it, love it.
Look at
because
these.
You've got some garlic in there, but you
Yeah.
brought with you some real beauties.
These are amazing scallops.
Scallops,
Those look
everyone.
delicious.
Scallops.
Scallops.
It's Lenten season.
Yeah,
People are afraid of fish. Try scallops.
yeah, and
Right?
you're like, I'm tired of, the whole like battered and,
Yes.
heavy. These will be nice and light.
And the great thing about these is the first thing you got to do, Amanda and Davis, nice to meet you, Davis, is that you need to dry these off. You need to get the water
You
out.
got to
of
get
them.
all the moisture out. Why
So-
is that?
Because it'll steam in the pan. We
Okay.
want it to sear.
Oh,
So
okay.
we're going to sear the scallops this
You want a
morning.
nice crisp.
So you can see the heat has been moving around on this guy.
Yeah, what did you put in there? Is that extra
I got-
virgin olive oil?
I got some extra
And
virgin
butter?
olive oil, butter, and some roasted garlic.
Garlic.
Now listen,
You hear that?
you hear that?
Oh my goodness.
It's like Rice Krispies treats.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
Now
Yeah.
that's how you know your pan is hot
It's
enough.
hot enough,
Right?
okay.
Now look at, we're not putting them on top of each other, right?
Oh, they
There
need
we
room to
go.
breathe?
They got to have room to breathe.
Okay.
You'll cool the pan down. So here's the great thing about these pans.
Mm-hmm.
If you cook on high at home and it's a electric stove like this stovetop, you got to adjust. You got to know
Yeah,
where to go.
yeah.
This guy, this pan, this hex-clad pan, half the amount of heat that you need.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
wow.
why this got hot so
fast. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and we don't have like a ton of. You're not
No.
going to smoke us out of here.
No, I'm not going to smoke you out.
I have a cast iron at home that we started cooking with within the past year, and I'm still trying to get used to it.
It's hard.
It is
Adjusting,
hard.
yeah.
So, do you like to season it at the end of the day?
Yeah.
It's very. It's
My
what is
husband
that
beats
called?
me to it though all the time though. He's the guy on top of it. So do you sear both sides?
Yes.
Okay.
So this is, you're only gonna, you turn them once, right?
Once.
You got once. That's your gig.
Okay.
So now we turn it once,
That was what? A minute?
minute and about 30 seconds.
Okay.
Not even that. So now we're gonna pick up all the flavors in there.
Okay.
We're gonna put some parsley on it. We're gonna squeeze some lemon in it. Yeah?
Now I know that you only get your fish from Fish Market. yeah?
Yes. You go see my buddy over at the fish market, Steve and his beautiful wife. And you go over there and see the kids. Everybody works at the fish market.
Yeah.
It's a great place.
whole family.
Everybody
Where's
does
that
it.
located?
That is on Telegraph Road, just over the state line.
Oh, okay.
The best fish in the city, and I always compare them to Santa Monica seafood.
Oh, well.
Because when I was in California, I would get my fish from 4 blocks away from the ocean.
Sure.
Santa
Yeah.
Monica seafood.
It's hard to compete with that, isn't it?
Yeah, you can't find that here, but you can get it over at Steve's place.
Okay.
So now,
So you got that beautiful
much
lemon
what?
in there. What's that?
I thought Davis was going to ask me a question.
Oh, no. I said, how about that? Like, just because we're so close to the, having, that kind of.
I think, and that's the whole thing is like, if you find a fishmonger like Steve, use that guy. If
Yeah.
you walk into a fish market and it smells like fish, do not go and buy fish there.
Good point, everybody. Good tip. She's
Because-
got a big tip there.
Fish isn't fishy. And if that's everybody's scared to cook fish. They're afraid to ruin the fish.
You don't want to
'cause it's
ruin
expensive.
scallops, especially because
This is a pound of scallop, Norwegian king size. These are $34.95.
Oh.
Now, if you cook
Okay.
these at
High
home, if you
rollers.
go out to eat for these is $70.
Oh, absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But you can make these at home and they'll be delicious.
half
so-
the price, too.
And half
Yeah.
the price,
yeah.
exactly.
You can make it a date night. You can do whatever. Yeah.
Exactly. So these guys are almost done here.
Okay.
We're gonna get them infused with a little more garlic.
What would you typically serve this with?
Polenta.
Okay.
So you
You
could
need
do a
time for that.
polenta. Well, you could do a Parmesan polenta.
Okay.
You could do a couscous with this.
Okay.
You could do any healthy, really,
Well, you
jalapeno
know that
rice.
you're
Any sort of
eating
vegetable.
healthy.
Yes, I got to eat healthy. Well, and I mean, like, people will be like, but there's butter in here.
Yeah.
But it's not margarine.
Right,
Right?
it's real
margarine is
butter.
terrible for you. Use
All
real
those
butter.
chemicals.
Use real herbs, right? So we'll set that
Real
aside.
ingredients.
Real ingredients.
Yeah.
Look at
We'll give
those
it a little
labels.
toss.
Yep.
And just a little
Preservatives.
more seasoning.
Is this curly? This is curly
That's just
parsley?
parsley, yeah.
Okay.
And that's it. These guys are ready to roll. You want to try them?
Is this your
That's
Ella's,
the magic dust, yeah, a
magic
little
dust?
magic dust.
Yeah, so Ella makes magic dust.
You can smell that, Davis. Ella
It's
makes
got all the
magic
things.
dust.
She's got all the things in there. She also has a cookbook here too, so people can get your recipes from the road as
Absolutely.
well. Where
There's
can people find
those.
those?
You can go right over to Ella's Excellent Eats over at the site
these are-
there. Yeah,
Yeah,
there's my cookbook.
there.
Take a look
And,
at that.
You can have some too. Look at
oh,
you.
absolutely.
There's
Let
3.
me see.
You got enough forks.
all right,
There's
I'll
lots
try
of
one
stuff.
with you guys.
Yeah.
All right, Davis, let's check it out.
Let's give it
Okay.
a whirl.
Give it a whirl,
Ooh,
my
they're
man.
nice and hot too.
Oh, so here's the thing with these. These are perfectly cooked. Look at that. These are not rubber, people. Now, what will happen to a
You
scallop
can cut
is
through it with your fork. So.
it will turn into rubber if you overcook it. Let's try it.
Oh man. That's so good. Just the lemon, and the butter. That's all you need. And the garlic.
The lemon's fantastic.
That's all you need.
So bright and fresh. Beautiful. You're teaching other lessons too?
Yes. So I'll be at DeRocher's at the end of the month. I'm doing a Polish class. I'm doing rolled.
Well, she would know.
I do know the Polish. We're gonna do rolled cabbage.
Okay.
Yeah.
My my mom, who is not Polish, it was the one
another bite
thing
of
that
this.
she tried to steal from my dad's side of the family. Was
Really?
The guamki.
And they were
she
like,
did a
"No."
she did a pretty good job, but she steams hers, and they're like, "What?"
What?
I know.
But does she use the Campbell soup?
That's where it's at.
That's where the Polish thing is. I swear it is. My grandma Dudek used to do it like that. I love you, my little plate cleaner.
This is delicious.
Yes.
Thanks,
Oh,
Davis.
yeah.
I'm glad
I'll
you
be
like
cleaning
it.
the plate, too.
I'm the,
Yeah.
the plate cleaner around here. Okay, this is delicious, great, as
Yeah.
we said, for Lent.
Super
You're looking
easy.
to switch it up a little
Yes.
bit,
And
and,
you
we know
can-
where to get the fish, too.
Listen, and you can make little angel hair pasta with that. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
just toss it. It would be
With
lovely.
with lemon and
Yeah.
a little Parmesan or something
yeah.
on there.
Beautiful stuff.
So good. Well, my plate's clean.
Delicious.
Can
Thank
I add
you.
one thing? I still want to add to everybody that has still prayed for me
Yeah.
and it keeps sending me prayers. And I run into people all over. I was in Fremont, Ohio at a place called the Tackle Box number 2.
Okay.
Never been there.
I've heard great things about that place.
Somebody's
by the way.
pulling on my hoodie, and I'm like, what's going on back there?
Yeah.
This woman envelops me in a hug and says, I know you, I know you. I go, you do? It's the first time I've ever been here. She's like, Channel 11. So Linda at the Tackle Box.
Good
hi.
morning, Linda.
She watches you guys all the time.
Good morning.
morning.
Thank
So
you.
I just want to say, everybody, thank you for the prayers.
Yeah.
My recovery buddy and I are getting through our recoveries together.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
So glad to hear that you're well and great
Yep.
to see you.
Good to have
That's
me.
delicious. There's still more in there. We'll take a break. We'll see if it's still in there by the time we get back.
No, I want to say they're going to be gone.
It will be
Be right
gone.
back.
Well, welcome back to Good Day. Well, there's never a dull moment when this guest joins us.
Right, Chef Ella Dudek is here this morning. Good to see you.
Great to see you, ladies.
Yes.
Good to see you guys.
And you're helping us with our budgets these days.
Ballers on a budget.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am. And we have so much fresh food growing in our gardens, at home, here at work.
It's now time to celebrate what is going on in the fields.
Yes.
It is
it.
time to go local, shop local, go to the farmers, go to the stands, get the local corn, get the zucchini. You probably get it from your neighbor.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
for
zucchini
sure.
going on.
A lot of people are just
Take it. I
Take
don't
it.
want it.
Gifting
Everybody's
all
taking
over
it.
the-
There's
all over the
tomatoes
place.
everywhere.
Tomatoes, all of it. Yeah.
Take advantage of that.
Yeah.
Use the corn, cut it off the cob. We have a zucchini corn chowder for you ladies
That
today.
sounds delicious.
And I'm going to let you guys finish it. I did all the heavy lifting.
Yeah,
Okay.
All you gotta do-
you shucked all the corn.
Yeah, exactly. All you have to do
Okay.
is you're going to finish this off. This is a little secret, okay?
Okay.
If you want to cream out your soup and you already have all your stuff based down and it's
Yeah.
all smelling good and tasting good,
Yeah.
you're going to take some of that soup and you're going to make it your cream, okay?
Okay.
So put that on. We're going to put the lid on this guy.
yeah.
Now here's the
Want
thing.
this splashing
When you're
in?
dealing with hot sauces, you want to take the stopper off there because as soon as the heat will increase, it'll blow off, right?
Okay.
There we go. We don't want that to happen.
Thank you
Okay.
for
So
having our
what you're
backs
going
on
to
that
do
one.
is just going to hold this over the top.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, did we turn this on?
We're going to turn
there
this
we go.
on.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
It's working. We got
Yeah,
power.
Oh yeah, we got power, girl.
Okay.
We're going to just take it up a little, and you're going to cream it right out.
Okay.
There it goes.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay. Now we're going to release that steam and turn that off. We're going to hand that.
Was it
See,
hot?
now you see what I'm saying about how what the steam would happen.
It would have
Makes
just
sense.
popped
It
right
would have
out.
popped this. Even when you have a lock on this, it's not a safe thing to do because as soon as you let this off, something's going to happen. You
We
know what
don't
I'm saying?
want that. We don't.
No, we don't want
especially
anything to
not on TV
happen.
in our
Okay.
Nice
No.
clothes here.
So no,
I'm glad you
exactly.
explained this though, because I've watched some cooking shows and I've seen them do that with
Yes.
the towels, and I've always wondered.
That's
I'm like,
why.
oh, do they just not want to put the cap?
Yeah.
No, it's not about the cap. It's about the steam and
Got
what
it.
you're
Safety.
producing.
Okay.
So now you see how it just thickened up?
It sure did.
It's beautiful.
Okay.
So here's what we're going to do. You guys are going to finish it off.
Okay.
Now listen, you can put cheese on this.
Yeah.
You can put your greens on top. You can do whatever you want to
Yeah,
this.
and of course you can get. We've got the green
pass this
onions
down to
out
the
in
little
the.
one.
Oh, thank you.
And she
Yeah.
can
So
put
what's
whatever she
all
wants
in
in
this?
there.
I'm really curious.
So there's zucchini in this, carrots, celery, onion, of course, corn on the cob, which is off the cob, potatoes, russet potatoes,
Oh, okay.
a little flour and some butter.
A little flour and some butter.
Okay, and you can add what you
easy.
guys like.
Yeah, I'm definitely
So-
going cheese.
The deal is, who wants to guess what this costs, ladies?
Okay.
Give it to
Let
me.
me think about this. Okay.
Okay, taste it and then tell me.
Oh, taste it first. Okay.
Okay,
I'm gonna
wait,
say
hold
like
on.
$5.
okay.
Now,
come on,
how
I'm not
many?
that good.
How many do you think we can get a lot out of there? Like
listen.
20 servings?
This is an 8-ounce ladle because I like big ladles and
Right.
I cannot lie. So this is one serving in this ladle. Okay.
Oh, how'd you get all that flavor in
This
there?
is
Every
perfect.
time. Every time you get
On a
the
day
flavor
like
in
today.
there.
There's garlic in there.
Okay.
You can get fresh garlic right now from the farmers.
Oh, they've got
I
it.
love that. Yes, I went and got
Okay.
fresh garlic the other day.
Okay. I'm
So,
gonna say
do you
this
think?
whole pot. Let me think. You said 5. I'm gonna
She
say
said
for the
5.
whole big pot.
Yep.
I'm gonna say $8.50.
$10.
$10.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
9 cents.
Okay.
Oh, okay. We
But
So it
went-
there's a
breaks
lot
out-
of servings in there.
It breaks out to be $2.75 a person.
wow.
So
This
we
is
got
lunch all week.
yeah, this is 8 ounce
and
label.
dinner, yeah.
So
yeah.
when you look at all of this and how you can feed that many people for $10.09, I think we're showing them something, right?
Yes.
Absolutely.
So if you just use what is available,
And this stuff is in season, so it's not going to taste any better. I mean, it tastes.
you can't beat it.
the
This is
best right
fresh.
now.
Fresh is fresh. And right now in Northwest Ohio, you got to go with all the veg.
Yeah.
You got
Absolutely.
So, where do you have a go-to farm stand you like to hit up?
to. So I like benches.
Okay.
I also like my friend over there on Memorial Highway, John. I call him Corn John. He picks his corn every
I'm guessing
day.
he has sweet corn.
He has. When I used to do the rib off, we would buy bins of corn from John. And that's why I
Oh,
call him
really?
Corn John.
Corn John.
Yeah,
that
Corn
makes
John.
sense. All right, so you like him too.
Chandler's Market.
Okay. Yeah,
That's his market, yeah.
And this really helps the local farmers and producers out there too. So
Listen.
you're saving yourself, and plus we know there's those illnesses going around right now.
Right.
You want to know where your produce is coming from.
You want to know where it's coming from.
True.
You absolutely need to show your children where their produce is coming from. That's the one thing I love about when my parents used to take me to the farmer's market at 6 a.m. on a Saturday.
Oh my
I didn't love it at that time, but
Yeah.
what I loved about it and I learned about it is you're dealing with the farmers. They're growing the food. They have dirt under their nails
Yeah.
for a reason.
Yeah.
You know, they love
They're
the land
putting
and
the
the
work
soil.
into it.
So, and they're putting the love in the food that they're growing. And then we cook it and put the love back in the food, and it keeps passing on.
Yeah.
And then, like, we control the day of how people love each other. That's all. Hey, can we
Food
give the
makes a
shout
I
outs?
was gonna say, speaking of loving each other,
Absolutely.
you got a
Okay.
long list
So
today.
you guys keep eating. Here's the shout outs for this week.
Okay.
And the list is growing. Everywhere I go, it's Channel 11. I'm telling you. We got Carol, Pam, Amanda, Michelle, Enrique, Paula, Keith, Ty, Jesse, Kevin, Shane, Mike, Jada, Anna, who watches nothing but Channel 11.
All right.
Oh,
We
Anna.
have Diana, my new neighbor with her daughter Kim, Fernando, Faith, Annie, Lyrics, and Tammy.
Wow.
How about that list, ladies?
Good morning.
Good morning
everybody.
to
Hi, guys.
everybody.
Good morning to everybody.
Get
Yeah.
some soup.
If people want to make this for themselves at
Yes.
home, clearly we talked about the ingredients, what's
Yeah.
in there. How long did this take for you to get it all together?
Half an hour.
Half an hour. Okay.
It's a half an hour meal. I mean, the hard part is cutting the corn, and it's not even that hard.
Yeah.
What you want to do is this. You want to whack this
Let's
right
see her
here.
do it.
You want to whack that, right?
Wow.
And then once you peel it down,
Then you got it.
you have a
Okay.
flat spot, right?
Yeah.
And you just take it off.
Okay, that was
Not too bad.
really easy.
What else you need? What else you
Okay,
need to
well,
know?
I know we need all of
I
the
know.
helps.
Like all the
here.
tips and tricks that you can do.
And we know Chef Ella also
the
has
book.
her
Yeah.
recipes. So if you want to get her recipes from the road as well, where can people get that?
You can get that at the Bono Tavern. We have them behind the bar there. Just
Okay.
ask for that. Hanging out with Pam Teed over at the Bono. We're still doing specials on Friday. And it's kind of crazy to cook with somebody who's also a psycho about food and conglomerate together and make good, good food.
Stuff. Yes. Yes, this just fills you right up, Chef. Thank you so much.
It's perfect
You're
on a
welcome,
day
you
like
guys.
today.
This is
Oh
for,
my
I know on the
goodness.
rainy day like this. All right,
Yes.
we're gonna keep eating. We'll be back with some more Good Day right after this.
Thank you.
So good. She's back in the kitchen again. I feel like we need to sing that or something. Chef
right ahead.
Ella. Okay, what? Something smells good.
We're
I'm not
cooking.
exactly sure. Is it the sauce I'm smelling? I'm
Yes.
smelling something.
So this is my, we're heating this up right now. This is a little hot sauce that I make.
Hot sauce.
Hot sauce.
So we're gonna buffalo this head of cauliflower.
All right.
Now, these are very
Give it
small
some
heads of cauliflower. I don't know what's going on. But it should usually be,
A little bit bigger? Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna love this so much, you're gonna need one for your husband. Okay, so.
Okay. Eat the whole thing.
Yeah, you're gonna eat the whole thing.
Fiber.
No sharing.
We're gonna heat this up. How I've made this is air fryer.
Ah.
Yes.
No more deep frying in oil.
No, there's no more deep frying.
No more deep frying.
in Ella's life. So,
Okay.
actually, I never really eat deep fried food, but air fried. All I did was egg wash, roll it around there.
Okay.
Then we take it and we pack it with the panko breadcrumbs
Breadcrumbs.
that are seasoned with Ella's magic dust. Okay? Now.
That's the big secret.
That's heating up.
Okay.
So then I took a white, this is a orange cauliflower. I took a white cauliflower, did the same thing, and you guys are gonna make a taco out of that guy.
taco.
Ooh, that's
Yes.
easy. I like
Okay.
that.
So I'm gonna heat these up for you.
What's the difference between the yellow and the white?
So it's the color. There's
Okay,
there's
okay.
purple, orange, and white,
Okay.
right?
What?
Yeah, didn't come
sauce smells
on. You
good.
didn't know that?
No.
I knew there was
I
purple.
learned so much from you, Ella.
I guess
I know.
I've seen yellow here and
I'm
there.
a knowledge of useless information. Yeah. So
Useful.
useful,
Yes.
useless. Okay, so we're gonna heat these guys up
So
for you.
you're just kind of getting a little toasty.
Yeah, a
on
little
there.
toasty one.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so now this is a protein wrap, right?
Oh.
Yeah,
It's all
and
about
it's-
protein.
Protein. So
Yes.
here's the thing. The thing about cauliflower, oh, and it has garlic in it too, ladies, of
Oh,
course.
nice.
Oh, okay. So,
So-
is that the garlic flavor? Or does
Yes.
It come? Okay.
Yes, it
Okay.
comes like that.
All right.
So these are protein wraps. This cauliflower is great for your heart. You know why?
Why?
Vitamin K, potassium that fuels the heart. That's what keeps the heart regular, right?
Okay.
Those things together will literally lower your bad cholesterol level. How
Okay,
about that?
so I need to
Yes.
work a little bit more
So
cauliflower
you guys
into my
go
life.
ahead, make your little taco.
Okay.
I got a little pico there for you.
All right, we start with the cauliflower.
Yeah, put the cauliflower and do
All
as
right.
much as you want.
So this is like you've got the protein wrap.
Yeah. So now listen, you can put cheese on there. I'm not saying stay away from cheese or like we could have put an avocado there. We could have put anything that you put on a taco.
Yours
but
is all
you
lined up
wanna-
nice.
You're making a pizza.
I am.
She's
So-
just excited for
I
the
have too much.
cauliflower.
Okay.
So the pico is everything that you're going to need for the flavor that's going to pull it all together.
Okay.
Okay.
And you're going to see that less is more on the taco, the
Do I-
cauliflower.
Do we put that on now?
yeah, put it on,
All
girl.
right.
Put it on.
Okay. What's in the pico? You've got
So
some
we got
corn. You've got
cilantro, purple onion, red pepper.
mess.
Oh, you're going to love it. And jalapenos in there.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
Little zip.
Little zip.
Oh, no.
Little zip.
So
Okay.
check that out.
Jalapenos.
All right.
I can't wait for
we've
you
got
to
a
bite into
taco.
that. Yeah.
All right.
So you have a cauliflower taco.
Cauliflower taco, and I've got, I think, a mess. too.
Well, no, you're gonna have a big mouthful. This is gonna be a TV bite like nobody's ever
A
forgotten.
delicious mess.
Here we
So
go.
what happens? Do
We
it.
got
up.
it's all about the side bite with
Side
the
bite.
taco, right? Uh-huh.
Do we put the sauce on it before or after?
You can put it on either, or you could even put this on if you want a little of this. You want a little of that?
How spicy is it?
It's got sriracha. I can't
No, thank
tell
you. No, thank you.
I can't tell you everything that's in it. You like it?
I'll take a little bit.
Okay, hold on,
I'm
sister.
too scared of
Give
spice.
me a little
I
something
know
there.
that's supposed to be for that.
no.
but
Yeah,
still.
let me get a little something.
There we go.
Okay, and then we're gonna do this to this
And then
guy.
you just do that.
Look at that. Then you just anoint them.
Look
Anoint
at that.
Anoint them.
Oh my goodness. I don't even know
Okay.
how to bite
Another
into
bite.
this.
Oh, how long in
is
the air
that?
fryer?
15 minutes.
Okay.
Really?
Look at this beautifulness.
Oh, that's pretty.
Look at, isn't that gorgeous?
This is so tasty, and I think that people automatically think when they're eating healthy that there's going to be no flavor there.
Listen.
You know, we're reducing salt.
You don't
reducing
need
that.
salt. I told you when you were at the house the other day, you don't need salt. You
Right.
need spices. You need
Herbs.
fresh herbs. Try that, guy.
Some
You got
acid.
some forks right there.
The lime in there,
Come on,
too?
little one. You just got to try a little piece of
my
it.
You
mouth.
can do it.
Okay, there you
You
go.
can do it. Come on, little
right.
one, she
There
says.
you go. How is that?
Oh, it's so good.
So
I love buffalo.
I like this better than chicken wings, to be quite honest with you.
Really?
Yeah.
You know how I feel about chicken wings.
I know,
love me some
I
chicken
know.
wings, but this is delicious, and I love that you can feel good about it too.
Yes, it's so healthy for you. How do you like that? Look at
It's
she's
good.
lit, she's lit up.
It's got a kick.
She's lit up for
Oh my
the
gosh,
buffalo
it's so good.
sauce.
You
Got
made
a
your
kick.
own.
Yeah.
That's really
so
good.
there's roasted garlic in there because you know I'm Italian. You got to have the garlic, and it's just a lot of goodness.
Delicious
So
flavor.
It's very easy not to use salt. You don't
No,
need
you don't
salt
need it.
for the
You
heart.
don't need it.
No.
You're going to be teaching everybody a little bit more about this. You've got a class coming up.
Yes. So I have a class at DeRocher's next Monday night. We start at 5:30. We go to 7. We're going to do appetizer, salad, and a main entree. All heart healthy.
All heart healthy.
Nice.
Yes.
And here's the thing. I think people, they want to do better.
Yes.
They don't necessarily know
How to do better.
Or what they thought was healthy,
Yes.
maybe wasn't. You're like, oh, I didn't know that I wasn't,
There's
butter
some hidden
or
things
this
in
or
there.
yeah, hidden things, as you
Yes.
said. All these
Preservatives
looking
are-
at labels.
Yeah. So my whole thing is like right now with what I do for my diet is you have to read the labels. And you shouldn't be cooking out of a box. If you are, you're literally just pouring salt and preservatives
it
on
all
your
is.
food.
Yeah.
And if you can't say it, it shouldn't be in there.
That's true.
Right? If you can't pronounce the word, don't use it.
Yeah.
Because eventually that's all going to catch up with you on the inside.
And
That's
you
true.
know.
I do know.
You know. But this is beautiful because somebody might say, oh, I hate cauliflower. You have not had cauliflower like this.
Yeah, this is amazing cauliflower.
I used
It really
to
is.
not like cauliflower as a teenager, and then I
Really?
tried the cauliflower wings before. It's just like this.
Yes.
I agree. It's honestly better than
Then the
buffalo
wings.
And
Yeah.
this way you prepared it yourself though, with
Yes.
your panko and your seasoning.
Yes.
And it's fresh. You know there's only so many ingredients in
And
it.
you know, pankos you can get gluten-free panko.
Oh,
So you don't have to be afraid of that either.
Okay, so if you have a gluten,
Gluten allergy.
or whatever, how can people get signed up for your class?
Oh, you go right over to ellasexcellenteats.square right there on the screen. Go ahead and sign up for the class. And I love my classes because you can participate as much as you want, or you don't have to participate and you can just try the good food.
You get to hang out with Ella.
And you get to hang out with me and hear crazy
That's
stories.
the fun part right there.
Yeah, so go ahead and jot that down because you know you want to get signed up because something in you today is saying now is the time. I'm
Right.
inspired. I'm motivated. I have been putting this off for too long,
Yep.
and I don't want to see what could happen if I wait any longer.
And you don't want to wait 10 years like I did. I destroyed my body living the way I was living, eating the way I was eating. And like I told you guys, nobody ever trusted a skinny chef.
Right, so you felt like you had to,
Yeah.
it's an image.
But now I'm like, hey, I'm the chef that's going to tell you how to get your heart better, how to get your life together, and how to take it back, all back. Your inner peace will come back.
Yeah.
And you will be guaranteed to fill it with love, with good food.
Good food.
In the heart and pass it forward
Good
throughout your day.
food.
I
You're
love
not
that
going to be
right there.
disappointed. Chef, thank you so much. I'm going to continue, because you know I'm the plate cleaner over here.
This will be
This is
gone
so good.
on the
This is
break.
going to
It'll
be gone by the time we come back, but I do have some work to do. Thank you so much.
Thank
Great
you.
to see you. Great to have you
Thank
back in
you.
the kitchen again.
Can I say thanks to everybody that prayed for me?
Oh, absolutely.
Thank you, everybody that prayed for me, all my Channel 11 peoples, everybody, my friend. I now have a recovery buddy that we are helping each other through PTSD and prayers. And Jody, you're a blessing. Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful.
I love that, Chef.
Thank you, Chef. Thanks for the
Thank
delicious
you.
food. We're going to keep on noshing on this.